Hello, my artsy crafty friends. It's 𝗧𝗺𝗵𝗃𝗃, the Positive Vibes artist, and I'm here today to take you through a setup of the cover of my Hobonichi Cousin. I have pulled out everything that is under consideration for being added to the cover. What I did, because I really cannot stand this puke bile yellow color, is I covered it with scrapbooking paper. This is from a 3 to 5 year old pad of magical themed scrapbooking paper from Michaels. And now I'm going to decide what to put on it. The only thing I know that absolutely must go on it is this 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃 2026 foil sticker and this cat playing chess. If you haven't seen my earlier, most recent videos, my themes for this year are cutesy cats and witches. So that's what I'm focusing on. That's going to be reflected on the cover. I would also like to get a bottle of ink and a fountain pen on the cover. These are both foil stickers from the 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃. So those are the only ones that are pretty much for sure. So I'm going to put them right here. I also have this pin from 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗃𝗃 that I really want to use as well, but I can always just stick it through the cover, you know, when I'm done with everything else, and it's tiny. It won't interfere with any of the other designs. I don't know. You know, these little ones, I may put them on something else, but they're here just in case. I also have this larger planner sticker from the 𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗃𝗃 that I really like, and it has a fountain pen on it. So I was thinking I could use it and then add one of these bottle of inks instead of one of these fountain pens over here, but we'll see. We'll see. That's just another possibility. And for the cutesy cats, I've got this sticker. This is from Grace Moth. She's on Instagram and on Etsy. And then I also have this one from Create with Pen, who is also on Instagram. And I have this self-care sticker from A&M Paper Co., also on Instagram. Then these stickers I bought specifically for my cover, and I'm not sure any of them are going to go on there. I love them, but these are by the artist Yumi Kiragishi, and she's the one who made the cover. The Hobonichi cover I'm using for 2026 is White Cat's Daily Life, or is it Daily Life of White Cat? I forget which way it goes, but that's the one I'm using. Super, super cute. I totally love it. So that's why I bought these stickers, because I wanted to put something on the cover of my Hobonichi Cousin that was also created by the same artist. So, you know, and if I do use one, most likely the one I'm going to use is going to be this one, only because this kitty cat, if you see, she's got her art journal and her paintbrushes, is an artist. I am a professional artist, professional watercolorist, and visionary artist, actually. So that would be perfect. And let's see, I kind of like the white cat and a heart. And I love this journal sticker here. So those are the prime candidates from this sticker set. But as you can see, the paper I used already has a design on it. And except for the smoke right here that looks kind of, you know, like a 2-year-old did it, I don't really want to cover any of this up. But I may end up having to cover it. I like the cauldron very much, and the crystals and the stone here. I don't really like depicting anything dead on my journals, so I may find something to cover that. We'll see. Oh, this is also from 𝗵𝗵𝗂𝗹𝗶𝘃𝗃. And this came with this Hobonichi Cousin. It also comes with the weeks. I have my weeks over here. My poor little weeks that probably, excuse my reach, probably got run over by a mail truck, but here it is. I did manage to get most of the dent out, but that's the back cover. There you go. If you can see the glare. I mean, I don't know, and a big, like, scratch here or something. I don't know what they did to it. I mean, that's just inexcusable. So next year, I am going to really focus on buying local for all my Hobonichi stuff, because I cannot get a refund on this because it's out of stock at Hobonichi. So Amazon can't get any more. So I'm stuck paying $40 American for damaged goods. Not cool. But, you know, such is life. Now, also with the cover, because I really, really cannot stand this color, I always cover the spine, and I use washi tape. And I really wanted to use this one from Coffee & Monsters Co., but it's a little bit too thick, and I really don't want, well, thick, wide. I really don't want to, you know, take the time to trim it. And plus, that would detract from the design. So I had another one. This one is the Tabletop Treasures, I believe. And that one is perfect width. So that will go along the spine. And then I will probably use this little pink sticker here to put on my spine. So when I put it in the bookcase, I know what year it's for. Let's see, what else am I thinking of using? And here is the rainbow. This one, I love this. This is from Chic Sparrow. I use a number of her covers. And the Bible verse is, not one sparrow is, I don't know why I can't talk today. I'm so sorry. Not one sparrow is forgotten before God. Fear not. You are of more value than many sparrows. Luke chapter 12, verses 6 through 7. I just think that's beautiful. I love the imagery. And it's a really important reminder, you know, especially when we have those down days and we feel like we're all alone and like no one understands us. You're never alone, because the Lord is always right there with you. Always. So there's that, which is, I'm thinking of including. These are from my own watercolor artwork. I did these a number of years ago. Let's see, 29, is that a 19? I can't tell. I wear bifocals. Yeah, that sounds right. I did these all as a series, my stone circle paintings. This one is actually a detail of a painting of Stonehenge that I did. The original of this has sold. And I still have the originals of these two, I believe. I know I still have this one. I might have this one. These two are 4x6s. This was an 11x14. So I was thinking of putting this one on the cover. I might put one of these. You know, I don't know, maybe trim it down a little bit so it doesn't cover the crystals so much. So I can get this skull covered. I really didn't want to cover the witch hat, but maybe I'll find something small to put right there. We'll see. And let's see, this one, that's also my artwork. This is my moon roses. It's a full moon with 3 roses at its base, and it's against a celestial background. The original of this was 14x17. It also has sold, but I really love it. It's one of my favorite pieces. I was actually really sad when it sold. Oh my goodness. I have my stuff up in a local gallery. This was actually the first painting to sell once I installed my artwork there. Oh well, you know, made some good money, so can't complain about that. And I have this sticker, and I can't remember who did it, and there's no name on here. I want to say it was, oh wait, no, there it is, Grace Moth. I have eye issues, and so I couldn't see that at first. Yeah, Grace Moth. So this is the same artist who did these Tarot kitties having their seance, which I think is just hilarious. I mean, this has got to go on here. It has got to go on here. You know, but then I'm going to have this one. This is a really big one. So maybe if I did this, you know, they can be my 2 focal points. Because again, I do want to find something small to cover this. But I don't think I have anything. I like rainbows. So I was thinking of putting something rainbowy on here, but live aloha. Hey, that'll work. That will work. This is a vinyl sticker that came as a gift in an order from Aloha Watercolors on Instagram. Her name is Keiko, and she lives on the big island of Hawaii, and she creates handmade watercolors, and her colors are so bright and vibrant. I love her watercolors, and in all of my professional pieces, I use her paint. Another one I use is Masha Watercolors, who is also on Instagram, and I use Daniel Smith, but I use Daniel Smith very little. I just really appreciate the handmade beauty and energy of Aloha Watercolors and Masha Watercolors. Okay, so there, I kind of trimmed it. Let me do a little bit more. And I may just straighten out that bottom edge, since this edge here is straight, but I want to see if it's going to be enough. Yeah, I'm going to have to... I probably shouldn't have cut out that center. Rats. I should have left it. Where'd it go? Oh no, it was open. Well, I don't know. Maybe if I put something down first, put something behind it. Maybe something from this washi roll. I don't know. Sorry if I go quiet once in a while. You know, I do that because I'm thinking. It's hard to do this type of thing and continually talk the entire time, because you're either going to lose your train of thought while speaking, or you're going to make a mistake. Let me see. Do I have any really small ones here? Oh, isn't that adorable? I just love her artwork. It is so precious. Let's see. Oh, that would be cool. Hang on. Let me see. Where's the rainbow? That would work. I would have to, you know, trim it down, or I could put it this here and put this on top of it. But I still have to trim this either way, because I don't want that white border to show all the way around. And if I go into trimming quite a bit of a piece, I will just put my camera on fast forward. Pretty sure I'm going to cut that off because that's going to be covered anyway. And that way you won't have to sit through it all. But since this is just a little sticker, it's not going to take me 5 minutes to trim it. I mean, none of them take 5 minutes anyway, but you know, you don't want to sit there and just watch someone trimming their stickers. And these are vinyl stickers. Oh no, I dropped it. Uh-oh. Oh, I see it. Hang on. All right, I found it, and this is what I was thinking. I think that would look really cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. For sure. I am going to put this journal in a clear Midori A5 journal cover, clear plastic cover to protect it. So I'm not concerned about this being right up along the edge because it's going to be within a cover. I don't know if I want to trim that a little bit more or not. I think I will because the white just looks too harsh against that black paper. It's kind of a bummer. I don't want to trim this all off because it's an ofrenda, but that's the way it goes. You may catch me saying that a lot. I do use that, overuse that phrase. That's the way it goes. I typically use it when I make mistakes. Okay, come on, little guy. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll be editing through this part of the video. There we go. Well, I mean, I had it. I know I did. Oh my gosh. It's so small. They just re-adhered to the backing. Yeah, my dog. She's an Australian Shepherd, and she's really, really good about not being a chewer. Excuse me, being a chewer. See what I said about you're concentrating, you may end up misspeaking, and you know. But she likes to chew on plastic, which is not good. There. The first sticker is on. Our first 2 stickers. Yay. And do I have to trim that a little bit? No. Okay, good. These I know are going to go on there. Like I said, I do want to cover up this smoke because I think it just looks really stupid. No, because I want this up at the top. It's the moon. I am going to trim off this little bit of white here. This is actually a sticker reject. That's why that white is there. The ones that I sell do not have that white on them. And so, you know, when you're an artist and you sell your work, you use your defective stuff for yourself. Okay, this is probably going to go right there. So, you see, you just got to kind of move things around a little bit and just be thinking, oh, that's too big, bummer. Oh, something told me not to use this paper, but I liked it, and I liked the matte black, so I really wanted to use it. No, that's not going to go at all. Maybe if I trim this down. I don't know. Where are the stickers I bought specifically for my cover that I now may not even put on there? Oh yeah, the kitty artist. Oh, that's cool. And it'll look like she has a little bit of smoke behind her. Okay, I will do that. And I'm not going to overthink it because I don't have all night and neither do you. Oh, great. It cut right through the backing. Okay, hang on. Okay, I got it. A little ASMR for you. Ooh, is that sticky? Okay, hang on, because I want to be able to peel this off at a later date. because it is a vinyl sticker. When you use vinyl stickers on your journal covers, remember, you can peel them off and reuse them. They're vinyl. Just removing very carefully some of the sticky. Oh, wow, that made no difference whatsoever. Okay, but this is how you do that. I apologize if you see the scar on my wrist. I had wrist surgery in mid-October. I am still healing up from that. My friends, do not use your phones all the time. I was running my whole business off my phone, and I thought, oh, it's so convenient and easy and quick, right? Well, I'm a lefty, so I would hold the phone in my right hand and manipulate the apps in my left hand. Okay, that's better. And so I was putting all this pressure on my right hand, all this weight, because, you know, phones have just gotten heavier and heavier and heavier. Oh, there we go. And so I created for myself 𝗔𝗿𝗶𝗰𝗵𝗲𝗀 tenovitis, which is a severe inflammation of the wrist tendon here that runs up into the thumb. So he had to go in there, and your tendons are surrounded by a sheath. He had to cut into that. Yeah, it was a whole lot of fun. I was wide awake for the whole thing. It was cool. I actually enjoyed it, and I got a really great education on wrist surgery. Not that I'd be able to do it. Well, heck, the way he did it, I could do it. I could do it. If you get that condition, you want a cheap operation, give me a call. Let's see. Now again, I'm just kind of going to be shifting them around. Just to see if I can get them to fit on here any better. She's just so cute. I just love her right there. If I put this kitty here, it'll look like he's checking her out. Let's see. Yeah, this is not going to work at all. Oh, I'm so bummed. I do have a tarot journal, but this isn't very tarot. I'm setting up my tarot journal for 2026 as well. I'll be using a 𝗵𝗽𝗃 the page a day 𝗧ology, so it has like 368 pages. I won't be reading for myself every single day. And when I do read for myself, I want to be able to have the option to be able to use more than one page. So I'm hoping that that notebook will hold me for the year. Now, I could trim some of this off, I guess. I like the trees, though. But maybe... No, I think that would look weird. Like this. That would work. You don't want to put your stickers too close to the spine, because as you open and close your journal, it's going to create a lot of stress right through here for about a good 1/4 of an inch. So any stickers that you put within a 1/4 of an inch of your spine, they're going to get wrinkled. They're going to start peeling up. They may even crack if they're vinyl stickers. So when you do, you know, sticker up your covers, remember that. Stay outside of that 1/4 of an inch, and you'll be fine. But yeah, I think that's what I want to do. That, because all these are going to be way too big. I don't know what I was thinking. You know, I also have an art journal. An art journal very much is self-care for me. So I'll probably put this one on my art journal. And it's huge. It's like, gosh. It's either A4 size or it's 9 by 12. I think it's 9 by 12.
Now there's this cat. Now I was thinking of trimming this all down, mainly because it's a real pretty sticker, but I don't like the color green. So I was thinking of maybe trimming this all down. And then I thought on the cover here it would pop with the black, but I don't think there's going to be much room for it. Because again, you know, I've got to stay outside of that 1/4 inch boundary I set for myself against the spine. Yeah, that's going to be for the tarot journal. I mean, the kitty's got a crystal ball there and a couple of spell books, I think. At least I'm going to say they're spell books. That's tarot journal. This is tarot journal. No, that's art. That's art. But this is going to be for my tarot journal. And this is going to be probably for tarot. This one I may use for something else. So, you know, you get ideas, too, of what else you can use your stickers for while you're figuring out your cover here. Okay. So if I do the ink, I was going to use it with this little fountain pen here, but I can't because that sticker's too big. Like down here in the corner. I don't know. I kind of like this one, but it's really big. I really like the way these look, so I think that's going to be pretty much set. I do have to get the 2026 on here, which I think I'll put right here. Yeah, like on the weeks, you know how it's right there. So I think that's what I'll do. It'll just be a little higher up. But these, I don't know. Where's my oval Stonehenge? Here's my oval Stonehenge. He's moving in on her. See, he's moving in on her. Oh, yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. Now, I don't think I'm going to have space on here either because the 2026 is going to go here. So I would just pretty much have this little space and this little space. And then pretty much here, but I don't want to cover up the crystals. I like the way they did the crystals on that scrapbook paper. What I could do is the ink bottle in one of these nibs. I think that's what I'll do. Okay, and then, like I said, this can be pinned anywhere. Oh gosh, what fell now? Oh, okay, nothing. It was backing paper. I can pick that up when I'm done with the video. I do want to use more of her artwork. I just, I'm going to wait and do the rest of the stickers first. This one I'll have to do something else with. But I will put her name on the cover. So I will just go ahead and trim this off. We're just going to kind of do an oval. And I definitely want her name to show up. Oh, just a hair off. Come on. Okay, that'll go on there somewhere. All right, I need little dots. But yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do it. And then 2026 will go right here. I will put that on last because a bit of this too might overlap with this sticker. I'm not 100% certain whether it will or not. All right, so then what you do is if you want to rearrange it and because you're still not sure, you just take your phone and take a picture of it. And then you can pull everything off and rearrange it, take a picture of that, compare your photos, and see which collage layout you enjoy the most. So that was a little tip I learned from someone on YouTube, and I wish I could remember who it was. Okay, now to get this PET sticker off the backing. I always get really nervous about placing them. Do you get nervous about placing your stickers? Especially when it's a cover. It's just... Uh-oh. That's not too bad. It's almost straight. I'm going to go ahead and leave it. I actually did pretty good. Oh, I'm proud of myself. Okay. There's that one. Now, that's going to be on top. Yeah, we'll do this one next. When I saw this sticker at Grace Moth's Etsy shop, I laughed. Oh my gosh. I was like, that's too awesome. Now if I can just get it to peel, I'll just use my chewed up, whatever you call these things. What do you call these things? If you know, let me know, because I need another one. Obviously. Okay. Again, it's another vinyl sticker. It's not as sticky as this one, but I'm still going to remove a little bit of the sticky because I want to be able to reuse it after I'm done with this journal at the end of 2026. And you know, you could be saying, oh, but then you'll mess up the cover. What if you look at it later and your cover's going to have all these empty gaps on it? No, I won't, because what I'm going to do is, once I'm done decorating the cover, I am going to scan it. And then I'm going to save that image. And at the end of the year, when I pull my vinyl stickers off of here, I'm going to print out that scanned image onto sticker paper and put it right on my cover. Now I'll lose, you know, the detail, the foiling and the raised texture, but I'm going to trim that down just a teeny bit. I don't want to get into that 1/4 inch area along the spine. And don't be afraid to do this. You know, you do you. You don't have to use the entire sticker if you don't want to, or don't have the surface for it. Okay. There we go. Just barely made it. Oh yeah, this is coming together nicely. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you like what I'm doing here? Or do you think it's weird looking and ridiculous? I don't mind. I do very well with constructive criticism and even non-constructive. What would it be, non-constructive or deconstructive? I don't know, but I do better. I do good with each. I don't care. And there are my moon roses. There we go. If you ever see any of my artwork on my channel that I say, you know, it's sold out, like the 11 by 14 of the Stonehenge or the moon roses, which I think was also, no, it was 14 by 17. I do commissions. Just email me and I will get you all squared away. And my prices, they vary by the size of the piece and the complexity of it. So I don't charge less just because it's a small piece, because sometimes those small pieces are really difficult because they have a lot of detail. And you're working, you know, in a limited space, limited size. It makes it even more complicated. Larger pieces, however, give the artist more room, and sometimes a larger piece, it's going to run you less than a smaller piece. Oops, it was upside down. Okay, there we go. Do I want it there? Yeah. Alrighty, and where's my 2026? I'm probably still going to use a couple of smaller ones. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay, is it crooked? No, it's straight. Yay. Happy New Year to me. Okay. Oh, that's looking so adorable, isn't it? I just love it. Now what? I'll put her name right there. Okay, if I can get this separated, wish me luck. You know, when they're this teeny tiny, it can be a bit of a struggle. Oh my gosh. I do have tweezers, but I don't like to use them because I am forever poking myself with them. And it's been like 40 years since I had a tetanus shot, so I don't want to risk it. Okay, come on. Oh no. It split the paper. Great. Thank you so much. Oh, jeez. I may end up having to just use the split paper method and just glue it down because it's that backing is not wanting to come off. That's weird. You know what? Maybe that is not a sticker. Oh gosh, it just occurred to me. Where did it go? Oh, I lost it. Oh no, here it is. I thought it was a sticker. Maybe it's just paper. It's just paper. Alrighty then. So I will just continue with the peel. Hopefully I won't rip it. You just take your time. Nice and slow. Take several deep breaths. You'll get there. There you go. And I'll just take my little glue dots. I apologize if you are able to hear my stomach growling. I am starving, and it's going on 6 o'clock here, and my husband and I are just scrounging for dinner tonight because I told him I needed a break. I didn't want to cook. He's a sweetie. He never complains. There. Okay, now I do want to use some more of her stickers, so let me see what's over here that is smallish. I would like to put something there, but I don't want anything within 1/4 inch of the spine. I could put it right there. I want to use that heart, I think. Or do I want to use this journal? I'm going to use the heart because I have the other one. I have the ofrenda down here, so. Again, cutting machine went right through the backing. And again, it is super, super sticky. So I do want to get some of this sticky off. And you know, when you go to reuse your vinyl stickers, 9 times out of 10, they're going to still be sticky, and they will adhere to your next journal without any issues. And if not, just use some adhesive. So you can reuse those vinyl stickers. Because vinyl is typically not cheap. Do I want to trim it? I don't think I want to trim this one. Wow, it's still super sticky. There. Oh, that looks cute. Cute, cute. Okay, now the ink and the nib. I want to find a place for that. Is there anything else small from her artwork I can use? Oh, that would look cute right there. Let's see this page. What's over here? Oh, I forgot I wanted to use this. Oh, rats. Doggone it. I'm not totally crazy about the witch hat, but do I want to put it down here? I don't know. I think that's going to have to be on the art journal because it's just too large, and I wasn't thinking. Oh, this is another sticker I found that I'm going to be putting on the cover of my art journal too. This I got from Little Craft Place. They're a stationery store in Tomball, Texas. Their store is 20 minutes from my front door. And I've said it before, I'll say it to my dying day, it's extremely dangerous. I got this sticker there as well. And this is their exclusive sticker, LCP, Little Craft Place. I just love that shop, and Eunice and Ian, who own it, are such lovely people. I just love supporting small businesses, and especially when, you know, the owners are nice. So helpful all the time and welcoming. So let me see here. The ink and the nib. Okay, it looks like there's a blue one, a green one, and 3 white ones. I'll go with the blue one. Okay, wait, where was that? That little journal. I want to get that on here too. I'll be like that. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. I'll just go ahead and do all 3 of them at once. Although I got to get the sticky off of this if I ever want to use it again, because otherwise it will not ever come off of this cover. You know, you'll peel off all the surface of the cardstock, and then this sticker will just pretty much be all boogered up. Gosh. There we go. Maybe. Do I want it like this? Do I want it like this? I want it like this. And then, oh shoot, it'd be upside down. Wait. If I put it the way I want, ink will be upside down. Oh, I can put it. Shoot. There we go. There. Alrighty. Let me look at these. Anything else I can do? I kind of want to put something here. Look at this. Is that a squirrel? I don't know, but it's just adorable. I really like this cat with the flowers on its back too, but it would, I don't know, it would look kind of good up there, but I think I'll do the squirrel. Yeah. Let me see, where'd the other sheet go? Let me take a look at these right quick. I'm really disappointed I can't put this on the cover. Don't have the room for it. I mean, I could put it right on top of the witch's hat. I might do that. I'll peel it off of there and kind of hold it over the hat and see how it would look. But I want to put this squirrel up here. Okay, again, you gotta get some of the adhesive off if you, whoops, oh, that's excellent. If you plan to reuse it. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm getting adhesive all over my fingers. Okay, not that one. That's too papery. What happened? Here we go. This is the one I was using. You can, you know, use your fingers, and the natural oils of your fingers will help to remove a lot of that adhesive. I don't recommend doing that because if you scrapbook a whole lot, journal a whole lot, and you're always doing that, you can develop an allergy, an intolerance to it, you know. I put him right over the 6. Oops, he's a little crooked. Okay, now this, and then I think I can stick a pin in it and it'll be done. But yeah, I think it'll look nice just like that. And I don't care if it obscures the witch's hat. I really don't. I want to be able, though, to see the cauldron and the crescent and the full moon here and, the, you know, most of the crystals. So I'm good with that. Look at that. They cut right through the backing. Crazy. And I ordered this, you know, from the Hobonichi store. This one is going to be difficult. Oh my, it's just... Hang on, please. No. Got it. Gosh. Look at that. Thank you, Hobonichi, for making my life a teeny bit more difficult than it had to be today, but got it off of there. And again, working off some of the adhesive. But yeah, be careful if you're using your fingers to do this, because again, you can develop an intolerance to it, and that would be awful. Because it would make journaling and scrapbooking difficult. Because you can't help but get that adhesive on you as you're working on your pages, you know. Wow, this one's got a ton on there. One more. And then it should be good to go. Yeah. Oh, it covered most of the amethyst. Amethyst is my favorite. But see what I mean about being able to easily peel these off because they're vinyl, and then they're going to be still pretty sticky. You can just reuse them or glue them down. Okay. I couldn't get my finger off of that vinyl sticker. Here we go. Am I done? I may be done. Maybe. I want to put this star with a heart at the top. And then I'll be done. Again with the adhesive. How to get it off. And then I'm going to wash my hands really well after this too. Oh my gosh. All right, my friends, there we go. It's done. I did say I was going to put this pin on there. Put it right there. I can put it up here. What do you think? Top? Okay, I'm hearing y'all say top, so I'm going to put it at the top. You're like, wait, what? Okay. I do have stuff on the other side, so I don't want to run it through these stickers. I went ahead, I learned this from Helen of the Coffee Monsters Co. in one of her videos. She glued down sticker backing paper on the inside of her cover, and she uses this for miscellaneous extra stickers from kits. And then she also made a pocket inside her cover, so I made one in mine. So it's, you know, you have your slits in your cover, and then your journal cover. Oh my gosh, this is hard. You can make it functional as well. Ooh, almost got my finger. Damn. Okay, I'm okay. Duh, that scared me. Whoo. Oh my gosh. Okay, and where's the little stopper? And I also wanted to put it way at the top. Better idea, because that way I won't be writing up here, you know. There we go. All done. What do you think of her? I think she turned out really adorable. Then I will be putting the Tabletop Treasures washi tape from the Coffee Monsters Co. along the spine. And I will be putting some paper on the back again, just because I really hate this color. I mean, literally, it makes me feel slightly nauseous when I look at it. So there you go, my friends. All said and done. Let me know what you thought of this video. I thank you all so much for watching. If you got this far in the video, please leave a little rainbow icon in the comments below to let me know you saw it all the way through. I appreciate you so much. Give the video a like. Subscribe to my channel for more. This is 𝗫𝗫𝗃𝗃, the Positive Vibes artist, wishing you a very blessed day ahead.